The Democratic National Committee is currently in the process of evaluating host committee applications to select the 2028 host city for the Democratic National Convention. We have 5 finalists at the moment, and they are Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Denver, and Philadelphia. Hi, my name is Brian Kennedy. I'm the mayor of Glendale, Wisconsin, president of Democratic Municipal Officials, and I have a seat on the DNC, so I'll be part of voting for that host city later this year. You may be wondering why these particular 5 cities, and if you follow Democratic Party politics, you'll know that 4 of these 5 cities have hosted a Democratic National Convention in the last 20 years. Boston had it in 2004, Denver in 2008, Philadelphia in 2016, and Chicago just hosted the last DNC in 2024. Atlanta's had it once before in 1988, but it's been a while. So these particular cities, and 4 of the 5 particularly, are in blue states where there are 2 really strong advantages for the Democratic Convention to be held there. I guess conventional wisdom would say, shouldn't we be picking a purple state or one where we'd like to flip the state, like Texas or Florida? And here's the problem: labor unions and women's reproductive health. If we go into a right-to-work state, there's a very, very small labor union presence. And the Democratic National Convention, in order to be true to our values, is typically executed with a significant amount of labor union labor. So whether it's the staging folks who are setting up the stages, whether it's electricians who are wiring lighting and sound systems, whether it's the hotel workers or the convention workers or hospitality workers, we want to support organized labor. And it's hard to be in a state that doesn't have a significant labor presence. The other issue is women's reproductive health care. It's very hard for the Democrats to hold a convention in a place where a woman who might have a medical emergency can't actually get the care that she requires. So we look to places essentially in blue states where women have rights, where women can have health care if they need it. And so those 2 big issues have made these 4 of these 5 cities, that are blue cities and solidly blue states, very desirable locations. Atlanta is the one on the list that is in one of those states that we'd like to target, right? A state where we've elected 2 Democratic U.S. senators, where we've had closer statewide elections, and where there's a real opportunity to make some significant gains, inroads in congressional districts, and maybe even winning statewide elections. But Georgia has significantly restricted women's health care and has made labor union organizing very difficult. So just thought I would give an update as to where we are in the selection process, what's happening at the DNC, and who those finalists are. So be watching for Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Denver, and Philadelphia. One of them is going to be the host of the 2028 DNC.